Are they coming in?
No, we about to go live now.
Oh, okay. Here you go, baby.
Someone might come in. I don't know. We're gonna see what these little nigglets doing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What's
Nigglets and
up, ladies?
nigglers.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Sovereign here. It's another episode of the Late Night Special. As you see, I'm doing something different. Um, I like to actually. She has been on here before, but I don't think y'all saw her face. Y'all heard her voice. I'll let her introduce herself.
Oh, well, hello. That's my cue, right?
Yes, that's
Hey,
your cue.
I'm Latifa, aka Diamond Fat, YSC Gator Gang. It's nice to meet y'all. Yeah. From the Pensacola area, basically. Was there for 11 years. So just hanging out with Zoe here tonight.
To use my personal name, but that's
Oops.
okay.
That's what
Yeah,
I know about. That's what I know about. That's what...
so
Oh, you should have told
everybody,
me.
everybody call me what they call me. They call me Sovereign, call me Zoe, call me King.
Well, what you be on? What is your
It's
name on live?
Sovereign on here.
Ooh, I'm live with the Sovereign. Sorry, excuse me. Who's Zoe?
So today, y'all, we're gonna do something different. She gonna be my first guest. Apparently, I have a few other people might pop in, and then there's a segment I'm gonna do solo. I was asked to do this topic for a friend, and I'm going to talk about it. But mainly, everybody gonna be talking about the same thing, but I'm gonna put
Okay.
my take on it.
All right.
Also, I was asked that you know who Andrew Tate is, right?
Who is Andrew Tate?
She don't know who Andrew Tate is. That's that guy who be talking like. Let me see if I can pull him up real quick. That's the dude who be doing the what's this shit the men's coaching or some shit. Yeah.
What he do?
He in a allegations and shit.
Allegations. What did he do?
Trafficking money and trafficking people.
Oh, so he is a human trafficker.
Yeah, well, not in the terms what people think, but yeah, in some cases, it's not. It's allegedly. I ain't gonna. I'm one person who won't. If it's allegedly, there's no proof right now. I ain't gonna say.
Allegedly. How you even get accused of something like that if you're not doing
I
it?
can't. I can't say.
Allegedly.
I've seen some crazy things. Some people been putting some stuff on people,
They
but
will,
I can't
allegedly.
say it. So
You involved in the wrong crowd. You allegedly human trafficking.
he has been saying some things. Nah,
Huh?
he might need to keep his mouth shut, but we'll keep it like that. Keep it like that. So today, y'all, we are going to talk about parents hindering their children, and
Mm.
I'll say purposely and non-purposely, because some parents burden their kids and they just some of them do too much. I personally, I ain't gonna
Uh-oh.
say sheltered, but I was what's the word? Like my
Maybe
parents were
my
on really hard,
Wi-Fi.
but it wasn't the worst thing in the world. Now I know people who had their parents like foot up their butt, couldn't move, you couldn't go nowhere.
I think that's stunting growth. I think that stunts growth as well.
What's what's the word I want to use? What is if you were talking to a parent like that? What would you tell them? Like I understand. Don't get me wrong. I understand you want to keep kids safe.
And protect them, but if they don't know it, if they don't learn about it, if they're not, educated about it, then they become curious, more curious than they were before, prior to you trying to keep them away from it so bad. So now they want to know, well, what's so bad about it? What is it that you don't want me to do? What is it that you don't want me to see? But I think parents fail to realize that you can actually educate your children. Your children, you can't keep children from doing what their curiosity leads them to do. You can only educate them about the things that they want to do. Of course, you don't just be like, oh, it's just your choice 100%. No, of course, you're going to try to protect your kids. But if the rope too tight, then you're suffocating them, and then when you loosen up the rope, they're wild animals.
Trust me. You do that to your kids, you will get a wild animal.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot. I have a lot of wild animal friends. Parents were super strict, and yeah, they just yeah, they're my friends. So it is what it is.
You know, I have some friends like that. I almost was
Hmm.
like that.
You
Yeah,
almost like that caught a grip. You
yeah,
got a grip of
sure have.
life. Yeah, I mean, you just have to. I don't know. People have to be mindful, and especially in the time that we're in now, with everything is so sexualized. The only thing you really can do is teach your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like they seem like they're gonna like what they want to like and do what they want to do. So all you can do is educate them and teach
I
them. You know,
I'll be like,
that's pretty
I
much
didn't
it.
take drugs, so you don't take drugs. Nah, I ain't never took no
Now you know
motherfucker.
I smoke a little. You know I smoke choke on a little something, some. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm not
Oh,
into
okay.
drugs.
See,
Drugs
I
not
wouldn't
really.
tell. I wouldn't. How would I word that to
Well,
my
I
kid?
haven't in a long time. I'm a new mom now, so I don't really partake in those type of activities anymore. But when I was single and living my life, yes, of course, I had some fun with some experimenting. Nothing like crazy, maybe like a little marijuana, shrooms, things like that. Things that I feel like could take me to another element. Actually.
I've experienced. I personally didn't take it, but I had the experience of having to take care of two people who took it. And it was. I would never want to do that again.
That sounds like a bad trip that they were on, but
Bad trip.
yeah, you have to be in a I think you have to be in a very positive headspace to do shrooms. Because it takes you to a different world. Like you see, it's like you're standing out looking at your life. It's like it's an out of body experience.
Well, the out of body started coming to inner body, and I don't know. Maybe they had a strong imagination. I had to fight my suckers myself.
Yeah, it's an out of body experience. Like you're watching your life. Like that's what it feels like. Like you're in your body, but you're watching. You can see your past. I don't necessarily think I saw the future. Yeah, I did. I know where my life is
That don't
going.
sound
Yeah,
like nothing I motherfucking want.
I wanted to try it because, and it's to me it's surreal because I'm literally living that life right now. Like the life I'm living right now is the life I saw, and it's a little
The
wild,
hell?
Yeah, it's out about the experience. It's different. Not like every step or whatever, but I didn't know like who my guy was gonna be or the details, but I knew I was gonna have a child soon. I knew I was gonna be in a happy relationship. I know I'm, gonna be into music and modeling and things that I'm back into now. I knew I was gonna have a pause in my life, and that pause just finished. It's like you like things like that, not like super detailed of what my life was gonna be, but it was like glimpse and pictures of it.
For those asking me, I done already asked her that. She don't know who that nigga is, so just ask me Andrew Tate. She don't
I
really,
don't know
she
who
don't know who
Andrew
that is.
Tate is. I haven't heard of Andrew Tate before. Do I need to be looking up Andrew Tate
You can look him up. Hold on, what this thing say?
when this finished? Then
This a
I'll
good
look him
one.
up.
This a good one. Says
What?
okay, because they were saying since you have a son, how would you prepare him for the women of I guess not today, but of that's funny of
Of
tomorrow.
today?
I mean, by the time he old enough to,
They're gonna be worse than now, right?
oh Lord,
Hopefully hopefully life repeats itself and they're gonna be back to being more respectful of themselves and things of that nature. But how I would prepare my son for the women, and I have close experience with these type of women, so I mean you can't really do much. The only thing I could do is make sure I demonstrate how a woman should treat my son. You know what I'm saying? Like I make sure I'm treat his father the way I want him to be treated. Like don't disrespect his father, and you know give him love and care. I'm gonna treat my son. I'm gonna treat my son how he should be treated like a woman. So however I treat him, that's what he'll be looking for in a woman. You know what I'm saying? I look good, so he gonna be looking for a good looking woman, and that's pretty smart and have something going, have some motion in life, have, some motivation and, respectful of herself. I don't do certain things in front of my son or whatnot. But yeah, I feel a little cockeyed, but not cockeyed. Don't look too hard because I close my eye because I'm not about to let you tell me I look cockeyed. But no,
So,
that's pretty much. The only thing you can do is educate the kids. That's it. With everything, you just have to educate your kids. There's nothing else we can do. That's their choice. It's that rough, not to take it religious or anything, but once they took, religion out of school, things got a little wild.
oh, here's a good question. Hold on, let me read the right one. Okay. Okay, so we're not women. But how would you, I guess, you as a mother feel if your son became a pimp or a player?
How would I feel if my son became a pimp or a player? Well, of course I wouldn't encourage him to be either, but I don't know if I wouldn't want him to do it, but at the same time, a player part, I mean, if you're going to be a player, be safe,
I don't want to
wrap
be
it
a
up,
player no more.
treat women, you can still be a player and treat women with respect. You don't have to disrespect the women. If you're going to be a pimp, just, what I'm saying, pimp the ones who need a manager, don't be out here beating women and don't be out here beating women and I don't want to teach him that it's okay to abuse women and things like that. I want him to
I,
love the ground women walk on. I
I'm gonna
want him
tell
to respect
y'all.
women.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I tell young men this. First of all, I know some people think because I be talking, I don't be whooping asses. But let me tell you this. Look,
They think you be beating women.
because of the way I talk, I don't hit no one. I ain't never hit no woman unless. Look, this is. Hold on. Let me explain. Hold
Unless,
on. Wait.
yeah,
Let me
please
explain.
do.
Always.
Unless.
Wait. Hold on. I always said, don't put your hands on nobody. Am I wrong? Should you not? Hold on. Wait. And the only reason I say this is where I draw the line. If you just hit me, I'm a strong mother sucker. I'm superhero. You ain't hurting me. I'm gonna hold you back, pushy. No big deal. Now, if you come at me with a blade or a gun or something like that, you're gonna have to get the pound cake. You're gonna have to get. I'm sorry, and I don't want to give you the pound cake.
As far as that, I don't feel like women should put their hands on men. Like, I never thought that was okay. Like, no, a man shouldn't put his hands on a woman because naturally a man is stronger than a woman, and men are supposed to protect and love and care and guide women. But when a woman steps out of her feminism and feels like she wants to take that role as a man to strike or doing, I mean, people gonna protect themselves, but I just honestly don't feel like a woman should put her hands on a man regardless, the whatever. Like, I don't think nobody should be hitting nobody. We're supposed to be protecting one another or whatnot. So
it's your words.
yeah, so I mean, you hit a man, it's kind of like, don't expect him to just be like, oh, you hit me, I'm not supposed to hit you back, but people, you never know what people go through or how they grow up and how what their reaction going to be. Like, you can't control anybody's reaction, you only can control your actions, so don't
catch somebody on the wrong day.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can't just be around here hitting on men.
But
like,
young
it's not
men,
cool.
Don't go. Like, don't be. You shouldn't be. First of all, don't be hitting people anyway. But don't be. First of all, what do you get out of beating a woman? Like, just
I think I feel like they have a sense of pride because when some men beat women, I think it's insecurity and pride, like control. Like, some men can have these, and I feel like that's for both men and women. It's a narcissistic type of deal. It's, I want you to fear me so I can control you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't really know what love is. I feel like that has a lot to do with love is, but if you've never been given love, how can
what's
you?
What's love got to do?
Because that's
funny.
You so wild. Look, and I'm like, okay, serious question. But no, I I don't think it's love. I think they I feel like people experience that. I don't know. It's like a mindset. Love don't really have nothing to do with it. You've loved somebody, you're not gonna beat them and want to see them in pain and hurt them. But I mean, if you don't know what love is, and that's your way to control somebody to be with you because you scared somebody might leave you or whatnot. Like, I don't really know why men beat women. Those men would have to answer. I don't beat. Man, I've been in an abusive relationship before, and it's not like I was getting my ass beat every day. It was more so like it was more. I became honestly, I became the abuser towards the end because if he looked like he wanted to flinch or he wanted to hit me, I felt like I had to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you would hit me. I don't know why you felt like it was okay to hit me. I don't know why you felt like you wanted to hit me. It didn't start off that way, but it definitely didn't end that way either. Cause I definitely became the person knocking his head off.
Mm.
And I didn't like that. I don't like that. Some people, and I think it has a lot to do with self-control. When you don't know how to control your emotions, you'll let your you'll let your body act, and you know what I'm saying, you're gonna act on those emotions when you can get so furious you want to hit somebody, but if you don't know how to control your anger, of course you're gonna it's a rage.
I
It's a
can
anger issue. Yeah.
I agree on that because one, I've personally been in an abusive relationship. If, I will say it, all jokes aside, she lucky this guy wasn't that guy.
Yeah, no,
but
you know what I'm saying? Like, you lucky this girl wasn't that one because most women would have killed you off, and it was very close to a point where I've had, him at point blank range, like, get out of my face before I kill you. It got to that point, and I realized it's not the life I want to live. I don't want to have it on my conscience, no blood on my hands. I'm not going to live that life because you're forcing me into that. That's not what I don't want to have to be asking for forgiveness for something like that. That's one of my 10 commandments. I don't want. But I would have protected myself for
all
sure.
right,
But
Moses.
yeah.
Um, here's another one. I'll say this one first, since we're on the topic of relationships.
Okay.
Uh, so he says, I feel that toxic relationships exist because some people want to be controlled.
No, I do feel now I do feel like some people want to be controlled. Now you have dominatrix, that
That's a
some
little
people like that.
that's but
It's
that's
kinky.
different. That's
Okay,
kinky
but
different.
yeah, but some people like to be controlled, like, and not see what I think people take the context of control out of. I think they take it out of context. Women don't like to be controlled; they like to be handled. Like, they want a man who respectfully tells them, "Girl, sit down, let me talk to you. Be quiet." You know what I'm saying? That not like, bitch, shut up, or I slap you. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different type of. I think control is taken out of context. But what was the question again? So I won't get off
It
topic.
was it was like I feel that,
Toxic
and not all
relationships.
relationship but toxic relationships exist because some people want to be controlled.
No, I feel like toxic. Personally, I feel like toxic relationships exist because people don't know how to control their sex drive, their hormones, things of that nature. I feel like sex. If you control your sex drive, your hormones, you can control everything in your life.
That's I never
Like,
heard nobody say that way. You talking
I
about
feel
from you talking about the sex, you feel like the sex drive makes them toxic?
toxic because if you so attached, like, sex binds people together. Some people know they ain't even supposed to be having sex and just be doing it because it's good, and then they arguing all the time. Y'all don't get along with nothing else, but the sex is just so good to you, you can't give it up. So that's how you get into toxic situations, because you become attached through this. I feel like soul ties through your, you know what I'm saying. When you let somebody in your body, you are attached to them by some way, by fluid. It's something goes and ties into the body. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're attracted to people. You have this is an unseen thing. This is something that you feel. This is the feelings are stronger than some things that you see. Like, I see you cheating, but I just love you. I can't leave you. Like, what? I'm seeing you mistreating me. I'm hearing you being disrespectful to me, but I can't leave you because the sex is so good. That's what it all boils down to. It's nothing else. because we just so connected into this sex thing. But toxic relationships, I think that they drive from that. That's just my opinion on it. Because at the end of the day, I have friends and stuff that are in toxic relationships, and at the end of the
I
day,
feel.
he's screwing the mess out of her, and she's screwing the mess out of him. Now they can't let each other go only because it's sex ties.
I feel like that's a part of it. I feel like another part of it too is
What?
I feel like the sex part is a part, and I also feel like somebody can be so not. And you can take sex away. You can. I've seen people so in love that they don't care. They might not even be getting no sex. I seen a dude not even getting no pussy, and he was in love and let this girl, no names, putting it out and just doing just whatever because he was so in love
I
with
don't
her.
think that's love.
You don't
I
think
think
that's
that's
love?
like insecure. No, I think it's so much insecurity to the point you don't love yourself.
I,
Like you have to have self love in order to even love somebody. Like, and some people that allow people to just treat them any kind of way don't have any self love. I don't love this. The only person that's gonna love me. This is the only person that I can get. It's no confidence, no nothing. You know, like how can you sit here and let somebody mistreat you, and you know in your heart that you don't want that, but you're gonna settle for it anyway because this is probably the best thing I can get.
I like to say a note on that. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, look, this is something I had to learn as I got older. I don't care how in love you are. I've been in love.
I've been in love. I've been in love.
But the one person you need to be truly in love with yourself
It's
to the point
yourself.
you have to realize when enough is enough.
It's
I don't
enough.
care if it's
Trying to
something
tell
simple
you.
as you chasing somebody or you with the person you unhappy. If you truly unhappy, why the fuck are you there?
No self confidence. No self love. Pity. Settling.
No settling around here,
Things of that. Hold on. Let me
Stacy.
Ma, you all right?
But I will take this time to tell you guys, what are you waiting for? You need to go get some shirts. I wish I was wearing one of the shirts right now, but I don't.
You
You go
should
get
be.
shirts.
You should be.
I ain't got it right now, but I'm gonna get it next time, next show. Most of the time, I'm wearing the shirt anyway. We do got the we chase our dream shirts. We're gonna make some more in stock. Y'all can go get those. So please show some love. Go buy a shirt. Hit the link because you can go get you a shirt. They are up. So hit the link. Also subscribe to the YouTube W.C.O.D Studios or W.C.O.T's official studios, the gaming channel. There's also another. Ooh, excuse me. There's also another one we're gonna put out. We're trying to separate stuff. Me and Joker were talking about that. We should separate things. I'm gonna do that. Also, the music's up there. You want to listen to that? The rest of it will come out eventually. We also, I wasn't gonna mention this, but we'll mention this. We're going to. I'm trying to see if we want to do it in the next 3 or 4 months. I'm gonna have a little.
What?
Those who ever been to play in Pensacola, you got your little bar session
Wow,
set
since I've
area.
been there.
Yeah, we're gonna do something similar like that, but it's gonna be a little bit
But
more cooler. So
okay.
it'll be here, and we'll have it set up and all that. The last event we ever did, we did the Halloween party, which was really fun. So
Okay.
hopefully we can do that again and do something. So I'm trying, y'all. It's just life. It's life, but it's coming. It's coming.
Okay. Okay. So that being said, I'm in the Mississippi area or whatnot. Now I was in Pensacola. I go by Diamond Fat as well as Latifah. Latifah is my name. Diamond Fat is my artist name, my industry name. And I do music as well.
Her
My
name
links
Latifah. No,
you play. You play. Can I put it in the chat or something? I don't even have a link ready. But you can find me on any platform.
send it to the Instagram, and I'll put it under the little YouTube thing with the
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you when we get off. So I do music as well, Diamond Fat. You can find me on any platform. On another thing, I will be performing at the Coliseum April 1st. This is my first big show. YSC Gator Gang is my label, and we will be performing along with other artists in the building, upcoming artists, people that are past. I don't know if y'all ever heard of YSC Young J. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Hurricane TS, Carly, Dottie Brown, Jose Rockefeller, things like that. I don't even know if he's going to be in the show, but hopefully. But the local people we're trying to put together a show. We will be at the Coliseum. Boom. That's so exciting. And I have a fashion show in March in California. So that's coming sooner than later. And I just am so excited. And I just recently performed at a fashion show. So you can find those videos on my Instagram page. So, yep, stay tuned for big things. You better stay in touch, Zoe. So, things are.
So I do have a question. This is from me. How
Mm.
do you juggle that and a family?
Well, if I'm going to be completely honest, my guy, we do the same thing. So we both do music, so that makes it a little easier. Um, but we just do it. It's not something that you can plan out. It's not something that you can't plan, you can't write down the blocks, put the blocks together, and it's gonna work. How you have to just do it. If you want those dreams to come true, you're gonna make it happen. You're just gonna find a way to do it. Now it's not easy because I work as well, and I do modeling, I do music, so I'm constantly doing something, and it's not an easy task. I have business meetings, and that last 4 hours, 8 to 12 o'clock at night, and wake up in the morning and go to work at 8 or 9 o'clock. It's not. You have to want it. That's it. You're gonna go get it, or you not. You're gonna sleep and you're gonna dream about it, or you're gonna get up and you're gonna do something about that dream that you're chasing. That's pretty much it. You're just gonna have to do it. You're gonna be tired. You're gonna be exhausted, but
I
I
know that
want
too
it.
well.
I want it, so I'm gone. I'm gonna go. And it has been hard because I recently had a kid about a year ago, and it's an adjustment. It's just it was rough after a kid because women completely change after you have a kid. Your energy, your mindset, everything, body. So, but it's coming back too. I've been working my butt off.
Feel that. Oh, I ain't
That's
even
pretty
checked the
much
little
it.
thing.
How do you juggle having a family? Don't you have a new kid?
I got no kid. I wish I had a kid. I ain't got no
You wish you had. You
Uh,
want a kid?
honestly, I don't know anymore. I had and yeah, people know I don't mind sharing things that happened to me. I almost had a kid, but we had a miscarriage.
Oh,
So, and after that, not that I don't want one, but
but it's a painful thing to go through, isn't it?
yeah,
It's a little
it's
heartbreaking when you like, oh, I'm gonna have a kid, and you've put this in your mind and you've accepted it, and then when it's not here, it's an empty feeling. So yes, it's very much, um,
the
yeah,
thing that always bothered me is in my mind sometimes, especially when it first happened, was the what if, like
right.
like
Life
what?
would be totally
Yeah,
different. It would be totally different. Like I am, if I'm being completely honest, having a kid gave me back my drive. Like I feel like I, was getting a little lazy, wearing off. I was trying to find some motivation, like, oh man, I need some. I had nothing to hold on to now that I have a kid. Like I just can't. I can't stop. I have to keep going. Like he just gave me back my drive. Like that's not what I hold on to. Now I found that's what I use to jumpstart getting my drive back. But now that I have, that jump start, I'm on go. And he's not my solely not my, motivation. He's not the only motivation. Like I really want this because I kept going. After I feel like I lost it, I kept going. And so it's just yeah, it did help with the drive. So it's
I
nice. I
guess
love it.
I can see that. I mean, in my mind, I always think I'm doing this for my people. I mean, I'm doing it for me too, but
Right.
I want to be there so I can people be good, everybody be, bam.
That was my first motivation. I lost that motivation because people took advantage of me or didn't appreciate what I was doing. They didn't take advantage of that time, when I was really just giving, 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 giving. Nobody decided I'm investing in y'all and y'all not investing in yourself. So it was like I had to find another motivation because people weren't pushing as hard, going as hard as I wanted them to go, and I'm going hard and you putting around, I'm I'm in a V6, you still in your limit, and I done gave you the money to buy a new car. Basically, that's just how I felt. Like you still was like, oh no, I'm gonna drive this, but I'm gonna spend it, but now you got car problems. Like I don't. That was stupid. You could have been bought a new car. But I hope that was a good, comparison because I don't really know how that went.
I understood what you were saying. I got you. I got you.
But I just don't. And now I have that drive in me, so now it can't be stopped. I can't lose my motivation now because this is strictly on me now. This is mine. This is what I want, and I had to find that too. So, and finding myself was something that was very it was surprising. It was nice. It was emotional, and it's something you're proud of. I found myself because I mean you can't. It's easy to lose yourself, and it's really tough to find yourself after losing yourself. So,
Yeah, it's
like,
tough.
what's next? What am I supposed to do? Like being pregnant? Um, yeah, I felt like I was just like I lost myself too when I was pregnant because I can't do what I wanted. What I've been doing. Like, where's my identity? You know what I did? I danced for 6 years. So, and I was good at that, and I was basically a star in it. So, and it's like, oh, what am I gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? What do I have to offer besides that? I have to find something else. But I'm still an entertainer. I love entertaining. This is where I'm happiest. This is where I drive the best. This is my lane. And and I've realized that and I'm gonna stick with it. I'm just gonna put everything into it. So yeah. Basically that message is to don't give up. It'll come back to you. Now I will be performing my first time at the Mississippi Coliseum and that's a big place. So
That's what's up. Oh shit.
hey, I'm gonna send you a link to get your ticket. You and your friends will come.
I see what I do. I'm a slave.
You working your butt off, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. I will say this because
And
I'm glad you mentioned about when I asked you the question about how you manage stuff. I have had a lot of issues sometimes with time and then working and all this. It has also caused problems at all sorts of my relationships, family, friends, even romantic relationships. And
mm-hmm.
my advice to you guys is one, find some people will have to just understand. I'm just sorry. Some people, y'all just gotta understand. But also do your best to, try to explain, try to make time. But I feel like it's easier for me to do it because I guess because I understand. Um,
Right.
but I do understand when some people get like if your girl like, you always gone, you at work, and all this, ain't doing that. I get it. I understand it.
But it's
But it's a
grind
purpose.
time.
Yeah, it's a purpose to
It's a
it.
purpose for this. You have to believe in my vision. Like you can't like that's how I can juggle it because me and my guy, we believe in the vision. We know that this is about to take away from our relationship, but we're putting that time in. We still get to be around each other. So, but we're working as well. We don't get to spend all the time together because he either gone or I'm gone or I'm working or what I'm saying something. And and it's like, but you have to be with somebody who actually believes in your vision, who actually know what it takes to get a hold of your dream. Like it's not gonna be like, oh, I can't just be. You can't be spending money, going out all the time, having fun with your girl. You really have to be perfecting your craft. Like I can't spend a bunch of time in my relationship. And sometimes it's not meant for you to be in a relationship with these people because they don't, that person that you might be in a relationship with, that person that you might see, if they don't believe in your craft, that's not somebody, and that means they're not 100% supportive of you. So that actually takes away, because now you have to explain to this person, well, this is my dream, this is what I want to do. That's taken away from what you're trying to do. I have to explain to you that this is what I want to do. I have to explain to you that this takes time, that this takes effort, that I can't be romance, that I can't romance you all the time. And like, why do I have to even explain that? That person doesn't see your vision. You can't be with somebody that doesn't believe in your dream as well as you believe in it. Because I go 10 times, I go hard behind mine, and vice versa.
Everybody ain't got it like that.
Well, that's why I say you can't. And it's not like I just found this
Oh no, no,
person randomly. Randomly, you just have to. You can't settle. You have to
Ooh,
be with
good question.
somebody who believes in your vision as well as you do.
It was asked because you said that. Is
What?
that a make it or break it with the relationship? Like
If that
if
person doesn't believe in my vision, okay, no. But the make it and break it part is when you're not supportive. That's when it's a make it or break it. Get off this camera because you're not 18. Yes, this for grown folks. You're not getting on this camera. You're 18 years old. I'm grown, grown.
mm,
So you can't be on this camera though, Ju. So today was your birthday earlier? No, it's not my birthday. I just can't have you on camera because kids can't be on here. Bye bye. So
for the kids.
no, don't turn it off. Thank you. Um, that's my stepdaughter. So, um, is it a make it or break it? It's not. The make it or break it is when you don't support me. Like, people might not see. I want you to see my vision how I see, because that's how you're gonna go hard behind it. But as long as you're supportive and you're not like causing my peace to be interrupted, or you're not trying to take me away from my efforts, we good, because you might not see it the way I see it, but you have to be supportive. So being in a relationship that I am now, if it didn't work out now and I met somebody, yes, and make it a break it for me now, because I know how it feels to have somebody that believe in your vision and support you 100%. And it doesn't make your it doesn't make life easier, but it makes well,
It
it
don't.
does make it a little easier. You know what I'm saying? Because now I don't have to worry about how you feeling over there. And man, I'm gonna have to cut this 10 minutes short. Them 10 minutes, those 10 minutes are vital. And it's 10 minutes, but you have learned to perfect your craft 10 minutes more. But now these 10 minutes I'm taking away, I gotta worry about you being your feelings because I'm chasing my dream. Like, who? What? You mad because I'm chasing my dream? Where your dream at? Why you not chasing your dream? Because you should be just as busy as I am.
I got a spin on this, but I do agree with you said. Hold on,
Well,
let me see
spin
this
on it.
topic. See a lot of topics nobody wants to talk about. That's true. Okay, my spin on this. I like you said it. As y'all see, both of us talking about our situations of we chasing our dreams. You know that what we do. It grind time. It's a purpose for this stuff. It ain't like bull
Right.
crapping. Now I do feel like some people do be bull crapping
Yeah.
and be wasting time. Now I can understand on that end, like, oh, you ain't, you just bull crapping me. I can understand that. But if you believe, like on my end, if you believe in me, I give you the world.
Right.
I make sure my people just believe me. I'm the Moses. I'm gonna get you there. Just,
Yeah.
just let me,
Just
just
let me grind.
yeah,
I
just let me go,
see. I'm this close. Just let me grind.
and
I
that's
know
it.
what I'm chasing. So
Let me read this little last thing quick.
read this little lad thing.
Let me see what we got here. See, let's see the topic. I want to see. I want to talk about if our dreams never came into existence. Was it by chance or were we just not trying hard enough? Ooh, that's a good one.
I honestly feel like whatever you put your mind to, it could be done. And I feel I do, because I do feel like people give up. You may been chasing your dream for 10 years, but that 11 year might have been your year. The year you quit might have been your year. But I also feel like, okay, if your dream hasn't come into fruition yet and you just looking, try, if you don't try nothing new, then if you don't change the change the pattern of something, or if you don't try something new, shake, and it's consistency as well. Like you have to try new things, you have to learn new things, you have to do a research, you really have to invest in what you're doing, you really have to put the time and effort into what you're doing. If you're not tired, you're not doing nothing. That's just how I feel. If you have a job and you have a dream, you're gonna go to work. You have two jobs at this point, and you're gonna work. If you can work 8 hours for them as hard, hard as hell, you better go home and at least work half of that for yourself.
Mm.
So if you not be at work, I'm tired. You can't do that. You're gonna have to take that time and you're gonna put it in your dream, or you're gonna have to leave that job and put in all that time in your dream. Some gotta shake. You gotta do one or the other. But if they don't come true, maybe that, it's also like, maybe
Uh,
that wasn't something that you were supposed to do. Maybe you were supposed to learn a new craft. Maybe you were supposed to find something else. But if you don't keep trying, how will you ever know? That's why you're supposed to
oh.
and look for new things. My alarm went off. And that's why, you never know. Like, I didn't know I was supposed to be into music and people were gonna start, I started music it's 2023. I started writing poetry when I was younger. My first poem was published in a book from a competition that I randomly entered online, probably like in 2008 or 9. Okay, so I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, okay, I can write poetry. They published me in a book, and then I got into music, putting a beat behind. I think I really started getting into music in 2015. And then I think I did my first song. I recorded my first song in a studio in 2019. If you hear me now, and I take constructive criticism very well. I take guidance for things very well. It doesn't matter because I want to perfect my craft. I'm not going to be the best at my craft because other people have been doing it longer than me. So I'm like a sponge when it comes to my craft. It doesn't matter if you don't feel like that person can teach you something. You just never know what tricks and tips that they have. So I'm like, feed from everybody, and I take what I can use and I use it for my craft. Like, if you hear my music from 2019 to now, you like, damn, she really grown. It's totally different. It's not the same at all.
I'm embarrassed of my first. I ain't
I
gonna
was
lie to you.
for
My first
real. I was ready to take mine down and
rap.
redo it.
If I could, I would.
If I could, I can, because it's music. But at the same time, I want people to know where I came from. I want kids to know, like, oh no, I didn't come out here perfect. I had to learn this. This was this craft was built. This craft, I put in time for this. I put in effort. I learned what I was supposed to, do. I want kids to know that they don't start off a hero or a star or great or whatever. You have to learn. It's something that has to be learned.
I like
Don't
that.
give up. Just keep going. Believe in yourself. Yourself is the first person you have to believe in. Nobody has to see your vision. No one has to see your vision but you. So if you see your vision, you go for it. And another thing on top of that, usually the area that you're from is not the place that's going to support you the best, especially if you're not like super
Hell no.
popular, especially if you're like not super popular. So that is discouraging. That could be very, very discouraging. But you're gonna have your followers. You're gonna have your people. You have your people out there. It's people that's like us, that listens to us, that need somebody to be that the person that they look up to. They need to know that it's somebody out there like them. We have our own fan base. We're not gonna get their fan base, but
Oh, guys, we loser. Uh oh. Then we
I
have some
am.
technical. Uh oh,
Hang
she's
off.
back.
I am. Okay. All right. Sorry, I was getting a phone call. So you can't you just can't give up on dreams. Just stay focused. Keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. You have your own fan base out there. If you feel like you're not getting the attention you need, try something new. You know what I'm saying? Try different hashtags. Try a different audience. Invest in yourself, and investing in yourself is one of the biggest things ever. And it might like, oh, I'm not getting any feedback from this right now, but once you invest in yourself and start getting out there more, you'll get you'll get that. But investing in yourself is the main thing. You have to invest in yourself.
Tell y'all
Like
that all the time.
yeah,
I look
you have
most of
to.
my bad. Look, most of the people. I ain't trying to be a dick,
Hmm.
but most supporters ain't from here. I'll just put it like
And
that.
that's just what it is. Like I stayed in Pensacola for 11 years, and I don't get to support and I was raised in Mobile, but I don't get the support from them. You know what I'm saying? They'll watch, but they're not supportive, as supportive as people are from Pensacola or from in the Mississippi area that I'm in. So therefore I'm gonna change my environment, because I'm not gonna get stuck in this area, or I'm not gonna get stuck trying to project anything onto y'all and y'all don't want to support me. Well, let me spread it around. Let me go somewhere else. Like I'm not about to force it. Y'all will get on the bandwagon as soon as it start moving, and you'll just be on the bandwagon. Like I started here first, you didn't support me. Well, it is what it is. So yeah, that's a big deal too. It's weird that people in your own city don't support you, but it's like this popularity thing. Like everybody will know you, and but it's just weird. Whatever.
It's competition.
It's competition, but I feel like people are like that as well, because they see They see the stardom in you. They see what you have. People can envy your personality. People can envy what you have to offer. And it's like, oh, I see that. If I support it, then boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? People people will not support you because they don't want you to be bigger than them. But they see the potential in it. They see it. But they be like, nah, it's too much potential. That be a star. I'm not on it. I'm not on it until everybody else on it, because it's a competition for some reason, when I want everybody to win. So you're competing against the wrong one, but it's your loss. That's where I am now in life. It's your loss. You don't support me. One person don't support me, I'll pick up three more. You know what I'm saying? Like somewhere. Yeah. So mm, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was good. Oh, I do want to say this. If y'all
Mm,
are enjoying, I actually like this. I want to do this more often. I have a lot of people who want to, friends and people I've ran into that want to do this. And they all,
yeah.
everybody all over the damn world now. So,
Right.
uh, my boy Wiz, he wants to get on here. I'm trying to find, our time frames are terrible, but because he's in Japan right now. So, yeah,
Oh yeah.
but if I can find a time where our times hit, then we can get on together. But hopefully, yeah, everybody's welcome. I would like to have more people. Uh, my co-hosts couldn't make it.
Um,
We'll talk there.
his loss. Y'all make sure y'all support my friend here. He trying to do his thing. He doing his thing, and so
But
y'all make sure y'all support him. Follow his page, his YouTube, and subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button.
if you
That's
type
it. It's
in,
red.
if you type in WCOD Studios, it'll pop up. Everything will pop up. Just get
Everything will
on over.
pop up. Make sure y'all subscribe. Yeah,
But
for
do you
sure.
have any final words for the people before our time is up?
Stay focused. My baby cutting up in the background. Stay focused, okay? That's it. Just stay focused. Keep grinding. Don't ever let nobody discourage you from what you want to do, who you want to be, where you want to go. Keep grinding. Your supporters will come with consistency. Consistency is also invest in yourself. Time. You can't buy time. So use your time wisely. That's
Absolutely.
it. That's all the knowledge I had to give y'all today.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Chicken shit with my feet up. Diamond.
ladies and
Make sure y'all
gentlemen.
follow my page too.
Yep, y'all go follow her stuff. I have links at y'all know the routine. I have links to everybody's stuff. She'll
I'm gonna
since
send
she was
those to
on
you
there,
ASAP.
she'll be on the top this time. But I usually just keep everybody's links on there. And then y'all hit it up, hit us up, like, subscribe. If you want to financially support, you know the Cash App. I'm about to say Apple Pay, not Apple Pay, but what's it called, PayPal up there. Show love. You know, I'm at the point. I'm like, look, any love, you like, subscribe, share, and please listen because we're not on YouTube right now. We're not monetized, but on Anchor and on Spotify, please go listen on there. We actually get paid for that, so
Okay.
please go listen to that. You can come
Put
back
that
over
in
here
your
too.
rotation.
Yeah, put
Put that in
both.
your
All right. You
rotation.
know, I like to listen to podcasts when I'm riding at because I be working out of town all goddamn time, so I gotta drive. So I like to throw something on. Just throw something on. I bet you we're gonna make you laugh because all them shows, boy. I guarantee
Yeah, you be
you gonna learn
talking that
something.
noise.
It's that good noise.
That good noise. So yeah, make sure y'all do that. Zoe, I appreciate you having me on your show. I'm happy I could
No
have made it
problem.
tonight. This is great. This is awesome.
Y'all know
Thank you for keeping me in the loop and involved, sir.
Are you welcome? And y'all know the routine and I'm gonna be so dang serious this time. I know I slacked a little bit, but it's hold
But you
on a
didn't
second.
stop. Just keep going. Turn up the volume. Rev the engine. Kick the gas. Accelerate. Let's go. We got shit to
I
do.
did not know. Huh.
What?
That's something new. Uh okay, that's something I'll learn later. Y'all, I am not the main person that like I dabble in this uh the settings and stuff. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know you could comment like that. Okay, well that's cool. Great show. Amazing positive guests.
Oh, is somebody on here?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank Kissing Me 04. I didn't know that either.
I didn't know you could. I knew you could do it on YouTube. I didn't know you could do it on there.
Oh, that's
I guess
nice.
so.
That's nice. You might have found you something right here. The Stream Yard.
But y'all, this has been another episode of the late night special. We're gonna do 8 o'clock. We actually made it on time almost. Pretty much. It was close. It was close enough. Oh shit. Close enough. But y'all like, subscribe, show some love, and we out this motherfucker.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Having me. Bye.
Oh shit. Did I